How y'all doing today? Welcome to a fabulous episode of The Session. Some of y'all may know I was out because of COVID-19 and didn't make a lot of videos because just getting back together pretty much. Everything was busy, got a lot going on. But with that being said, it's a great time to be alive. We got so much stuff going on. COVID-19 is cracking. It's spilling over to 2020, and I think it's going to continue over to 2021. What's going on, y'all? You got Kanye West going on record talking about him and Kim were going to abort North. Now, that's just after we got entanglement. And then you got Tamar Braxton committing suicide. This is by far, to me, the proof in the pudding that COVID-19 was the great equalizer. COVID-19 got people out here with money going crazy. People with money are having a hard time living with money. Or maybe they're running out. But the reality is, relationships are more important than ever today. Like, I like to live by saying that money means nothing. Money buys you the luxuries of life, but all of that stuff means nothing if you aren't happy. And I know a lot of people that are happy by themselves, but unless you're just an asexual person who really doesn't care about too much in life, I personally feel like you should want somebody in life. I don't give a damn if it's a nurse that just come, take care of you, make sure you, if you something wrong with you, they take care of you, they do this. That type of energy to the lonely person would be a lifesaver. So I have to believe, that's just part of human nature. Yeah, we got hermits that like to chill and be by themselves. I think the energy that has been passed through all these people has been so toxic for so long, but it's been broken up here and there by the good people that they know. And now that you can't get in touch with those people, because it's like you can talk to someone on the phone and they can help you out so much, but it's not like going to have a drink, or it's not like going out to eat and having that, calming energy around you to be able to go back and withstand some of the stuff that you might not be able to deal with on an everyday basis that you have to. And now that we get into that boiling point, we're starting to see it across the board. It isn't what it used to be because it's man eat or get eaten. Simple. Women are savage just like men are savage, What can you do? I can't blame them. If you're not happy, you gotta fix it. So if they're not happy, along with that though, there's a repercussion. Because I like to look at things from both perspectives, or at least think of it, or try to. Now I know that that's not common because a lot of people don't look at stuff and go, well, what would the woman feel, or what would the, because it's foreign territory. I think I believe the last maybe two generations or the first generations of women who they want to fit the role. I take care of the house, I'll parent the kids, I don't need nothing from nobody. And to say that a lot of women don't do a good job would be false. A lot of women do a great job, run families and have things going that, heck, if a man stepped in, it wouldn't make a difference. Like it might improve some stuff, but she's holding it down. But with that being said, the scrutiny has to come. I hear it all the time. If a man doesn't want his wife to work, he only wants to control her. And that's somewhat true. In the days where that became the model, the woman really didn't have many rights as far as protections and all that stuff out in the world. It would be rough for a man to feel like he's working 8 to 12 hours, maybe 16 hours, and his wife is being harassed at some office, or she's being abused as a waitress or something like that. A lot of those situations, I feel in those times, that's what it led to. And we don't live in those times. Women can protect themselves, but men should be in a position that women shouldn't have to. whether it be men attacking them need to realize that that's not right, or the men around that see this happen need to intervene. And it needs to be the same both ways. So if you see a man out and his wife's yelling at him, or of a situation where a wife is abusing her husband, maybe y'all need to change how y'all react to that, and then you won't have such a harsh time when men or women want to express themselves, because then it'll feel equal all the way around. And I think that's the common misconception that everybody has, is that the man automatically has no right to feel anything because he was wrong from the get-go, no matter what the situation has been. Just like I said in my previous, if you haven't checked it out for the YouTube crowd, go to my podcast, Anchor Radio. Now I'm on Spotify. Soon it'll hopefully be Apple or iTunes. Pretty much everywhere else you can find. And check out my episode where I talk about them. How you don't see a video, or you don't hear an interview of a young lady saying, well, she had a relationship or an entanglement with Will, let alone it's not a family friend. So that right there is the scrutiny that Jada deserves. Why? Because Jada has empowered herself to be her own boss in this world, and she doesn't need Will, but we all respect that they're together. So since she earned that respect to be in power, to be her own, you earn that respect to be scrutinized. That just comes along with the power. Everybody has to realize that. That's what comes along with that responsibility. As a man, we understand. I tell my kids this all the time. If someone is afraid of me, it's not because of me, it's because of how they think of me. So if you are a boss in these streets, you tough on your exterior, you take no shit, please believe people will not come at you softly, because they won't assume that that's how you want to be treated. And that's a lot of women today. And we have to respect that. That's okay. It's not a bad thing. But they also have to understand that that is a natural reaction that has been programmed in all of us. Because from David and Goliath, what has the story always been? No one tried to befriend the giant. They got the slingshot and they were trying to beat the giant. So if you're going to be a big dog, you're going to be a giant in this world, hey, be expected to be challenged. Be expected to be assaulted. But if you are as powerful and as strong as you claim that you are, which you should be, because that's what you exude and that's what you display, you should be okay. All right, y'all, I'm going to wrap this up. And with that being said, y'all know I end all my sessions